Righto, welcome to the Lowanna Explorer. We're starting our journey here at the corner of Matilda Forest Road and Morton's Forest Road, part way up Matilda Hill. We're heading down to the big power stanchion, and then off to the adit on the side of Battery Road. So we'll rattle down here. This is of course the new road down here. It used to be very, very rough and very, very basic. You used to go straight ahead there and out off the end, because like all old roads, as far as the peak of the ridge down the hill, whereas this road uses a whole lot of heavy machinery to cut one into the side of the hill and deteriorating as the forestry don't give a stuff now, because it's all going into the national parks. You know them much theory. They can't log here, so why are they going to spend money fixing roads? And then the national parks are been whinging for years. They don't have enough money to look after what they got, and now they're going to give twice as much. And I don't know how much money the government's going to give them to look after twice as much, if not enough. Not sure how much that is. On this corner here, it didn't used to turn, it used to go straight up the hill there, off to our right now somewhere. Yeah. Straight up there. There we go, in the middle of nowhere. It was nowhere when I came here first in '78. Now there's a big stanchion here. Could be out of the window here. So there they are, leading pretty much northish, or what, north-northwest, I believe. And there's the next stanchion just up there. And I can see two that way. Now I have to clip this back in. Hey, shut up. So this is quite a bit rougher than it was bloody 6 months ago. So this here, we've just started on, this is the end of Battery Road. And now we're heading northish along Battery Road. If we're going back to Nana Creek Road. And this is the first big hairpin bend up here. A little wobble here. And there it is, where you can see the bloody lantana in front of us. Okay, full of shit. Must be the next first one, it's the second one. This road's only a, you know, had a slight scrape on it when they put these humps in it, over and above what I know from 78. Jesus Christ. I've always been confused whether this is the first switchback or the second switchback of Route Late. I know exactly what it looks like when I get there, but there it is. And there's that, we'll drive a bit crazy here, so see it, there's the mine entrance there. Right. Okay. And this is not a mine, because mines are holes you dig in the ground to extract resources. Coal, gold, minerals, whatever. And the fact is that nothing was ever extracted from here. It was only ever a later than the mines up here attempt to dig under Matilda or whatever. So it's then, so after I do this video, I'm going to work out how far into the mountain or hill, Matilda Hill, they got trying to achieve that, and I think they only got a third of the way there, if that. We'll see. Righto, so here we are on the hairpin. It looks like somebody's decided that it's a mine, so there must be gold nearby. So we've gone mining for tree roots here. Struck it rich by looks of things. Bit of a pathetic attempt. Dick and run in the shale there for some reason. And again here, unlikely to find anything there, kids. And digging into here, that's shale for the uninitiated. Unlikely to contain gold. And then, fair enough, you can come up here and dig a few holes, but don't be a dickhead and leave your crap lying around. Maybe that shit helps you think you can get gold out of them. Still green, it's still got the stuff in it. I'll take that back. Do my bit for Lowanna. Collect me 30 cents. But don't be a dickhead, take your shit out with you. Yeah, I just noticed on my phone there used to be a poor signal here, and it's much better now. These things don't focus that well. Telstra SpaceX. Okay, but there's the mouth of the mine. There's my 0 point, so it's not quite zero, probably a metre and a half off. For all those concerned citizens out there on YouTube land, we have the gas monitor. And the oxygen is apparently correct. Alright kids, here we go. Up there somewhere. She kicks and bends around a bit. It's conveniently tall enough for me to stand up quite easily. But if you have a look at the roof up there, there is no quartz vein or anything in there. You can't really check the floor, but it's going to be in the roof too, isn't it, eh? We're just chopping through the rock here. There's a bat. And more. Gold! And look at that. Can we shake this for you? Sorry, spider. That's a 1. That'd be 10 metres. Hey, still nothing to be had in the roof. No deviations off the main shaft. Here's what happens when you have a couple of double bourbons and coke. You think there's going to be gold in the floor. Missed one. Hang on. I'm lost. I missed the 10 metre. God grief. It's too easy to walk in this thing. Go too fast. So I've had to modify the 2, so it's got 2 either side of the line. $30 metres. gold mine here. Taking the piss for those that can't tell. And here, I believe, is the only little bit of excitement in the side wall. There, a bit of excitement from the bats as well. So here we are, right at the double check. The 40. .40 metre mark. Here we go, double check, 50 metres. Again, some form of excitement here, but for what? And no apparent vein or whatever here. Somebody must have seen something or had too much bourbon. Back in the day, it probably wasn't a mixed RTD. Metres. Our 75 metres claimed depth might be true. Again, yeah. Apart from the somebody's got excited in here. Look what happens when people from Woolgoolga tell you that this is a mine. See, here's a cross-cut seam here, but back in the day, nobody followed it off to the side because they found nothing in it, in the bit that they chopped out here. Obviously somebody checked it. So it hasn't grown in the last 100 years or whatever it is. Here we go again. Another seam not pursued in the day. Back in the day, something. God, this could be 80. 70. So right where this seam is. Pretty shit looking 7, but it'll do. And there's the end, guarded by the bloody bats. Like somebody's tried to make it longer. God, there's a lot of rubble on the ground here. People have been in here having a little chip. Look at that. And there we go, 80. That's hard. These tins are really made for spraying down, not sideways. My roll's getting a bit hard to roll. Hi. There's a little bat. Getting a bit annoyed. So we're I'm going to call that. I'm going to call that 87 metres. Because I can. Clear the nozzle. Get the drill out. Alright, wind up and get out of here. $70. God, 60. Huh? There's no door, we're going the wrong way. $50. Looks like a 40. Still can't see the door. I can pretty much stand up in here, but I'm only a short person. 30. Probably the last kink. There we go. Lights and back. We got 6. Don't want to go out, you don't want to go past me. Give them some headspace to fly over the edge. Oh, yeah, righto. And here we are, back at 0 metres again. Oh, well and good, nobody's pinched my car. So there you have it. People from Woolgoolga claim that this is the Lady Matilda mine. That is absolutely, undeniably wrong. And this doesn't have a name. There's no need to name it because it doesn't achieve any purpose except make a little tunnel to walk in. Okay, see ya. Okay, I should add that if anyone wants to dispute anything that I say in any of my videos about these mines in Lowanna Creek State Forest, Lowanna, please do so, because I've been running around here since 1978. My father worked at a labo, and I've done a lot of research on it, and I reckon I'm right, funny enough. And but if you reckon I'm wrong, let me know. If you've got some facts to prove it, back what you were saying up, please let me know. See ya. One thing that's a little puzzling with this exploratory adit on Battery Road, as I call it, is look at this little tiny hole here. And see the overburden that's come out of it, or the mullock heap. You've just seen that's 87 metres long there, taller than me and a metre wide or more. There's a lot of mullock. Where is it? Because see, this is across the road from the entrance, and this doesn't look like a mullock heap. Maybe a little bit over there, nice big tree, but nowhere near enough. They must have used it for gravel or something somewhere, you'd reckon, because all of that tunnel's not here. Lovely pink flowers. Just can't see any bloody lantana, but no worries, the national parks will come in and clean all that up so the koalas get about.